What's up YouTube, it's PZSN here. Well, today I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing, and I do mean quick this time, at least I hope I mean quick. I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Seagate GoFlex Ultra-Portable drive. This one happens to be the 500GB model. The neat thing about these is that they're really cheap. They're on sale. Right now, if you go to your local Walmart, if you happen to have one of those, or maybe Target, I don't know. But yeah, this cost me $50 for all 500 of those little gigabytes, which are not little, they are quite large, but you know. Anyway, yeah, so $50 for 500 gigabytes. That, I think, is less than a nickel per gigabyte. I'm not really sure, but it's quite good. It's quite a good deal. So, let's just take a quick look around it. So here's the front. As you can see, hopefully you can see at least. It says Seagate GoFlex Ultra-Portable drive. Here's something that I knew about, but I guess I just wasn't thinking about it. But it is actually a USB 3.0 device. This is going to be my first ever USB 3.0 thing, which is good. But it also supports 2.0, which is good. Otherwise, I'd be pretty screwed right now. As you can see, at up to 10 times, well, that's if you have USB 3.0, but it's up to 10 times faster than USB 2.0. Easily backup software with encryption, and share files between both PC and Mac. Now, what I plan to do with this, I'm probably going to format it, get all that extra goop off of there, mainly because I don't really think I'm going to be using it as a backup device, mostly just as a sort of storage device. Basically a flash drive on steroids, which is pretty much what they are anyway. But what I want to do, I actually want to put Windows 8 on it, just so I can give it a shot. This will give me something to put it on, and hopefully I'll be able to actually boot from it with several different computers and see what happens. I heard you can't really do that with a flash drive, but you wouldn't really want to do it with a flash drive because it won't last very long. Hard drives are pretty good for that kind of stuff. Which is why they are not yet 100% obsolete, even though SSDs are infinitely faster. Well, quite faster at least. Anyway, that is that's my email, by the way. Don't know if it's your email, but maybe you have an email, I don't know. On this side, oh, it tells you what's inside of it. I didn't see that. GoFlex Ultra, well, we'll see what all that is later. On the back, basically just lists all of its magic features. You can see here that it supports both USB 3 and USB 2, easy backup software with encryption that I will not be using, and hopefully it's not like a virtual CD drive, but if it is, all I gotta do is plug it into my iMac and open up disk utility and get rid of it. That'll be good, because I'm not interested in using any extra software. And works with PC and Mac, so that's good. Alrighty, actually, while I'm still on this particular thing right here, just a little tip for you if you're buying a Western Digital drive. Western Digital makes, I think it's Western Digital, it might actually be Seagate also, I'm not really sure, but there's a hard drive company, and I do think it's Western Digital, that makes actually two types of each of their hard drives. They make a PC version and they make a Mac version. The Mac version is a little bit more expensive than the PC version. So if you want to save yourself some money and you're a Mac user, buy the PC version, and then when you plug it into your iMac, it's going to be like, holy crap, I can't recognize this. All you got to do is open up disk utility and restore it or format it. I don't know, you need to click on the erase tab, and then you need to set it to Mac OS X Extended Journaled, and then you format it that way. And then, basically, it's a Mac version. I don't know if the software will be compatible. That might be the only issue. But if you're willing to sacrifice the software and use it mostly for time machining, you know, that's probably why you buy it. If you're a Mac, then there you go. So save yourself some money there, and just takes a little bit more work on your part, but you can get the same thing for less. Anyway. On this side, it just says that it's a world's most versatile hard drive. That's slightly out of focus, but you get the idea. On the top, it says 2-year limited warranty. That is quite out of focus. And it also says that it's been recycled. And on the bottom, I don't know. Oh yeah, all that boring guff. So, that's it. Let's go ahead and get into this thing. Okie dokie. One thing I really hope is that this thing has a USB cable in it that has two ends. Now, how do I open this thing? I was thinking I could lift this plastic piece out because it looks like it's actually like a separate plastic box in there, but I'm not really sure. Let me see, just stay, as long as I stay in frame, I guess. How do I get in this thing? Oh, there's a bit of tape down there. Hang on. Rule of thumb when doing unboxing videos, always have a knife handy. So, let's do it. Okay, so just cut the tape. Alright. So, after you cut the tape, I guess, this opens outwards like this. And the box, the plastic box at least, slides outwards like so. Interesting. Oh. Stuff is happening. Okay. Maybe once it, I guess it does want to be open like this because the bottom's open. Alright, so here we have some documentation. Let me zoom out a little bit. So here is some documentation here. Shows how it's very versatile. So that's good. Always nice. And there's something in a different language. That's always handy if you can speak it. Alright. Let's see. Let's see here. Let me get this out. This opens up like that. What was the point of that? I mean, it's still sealed. Okay. Alright then. Let me see. Interestingly, it doesn't come with a carrying pouch. I thought these things came with carrying pouches. I guess not, though. Alright, don't drop it. That's the last thing you want to do to a hard drive, is drop it. Alright, so... one thing it does come with is some plastic protective stuff. Here is a USB 3.0 cable. Right there. But here. It has this interesting end on it. It looks, I don't know what this is. It almost looks like a miniature SATA plug. Let's see where this... here's the drive itself. It would plug into there. Oh, you know what? I think these are actually removable. We'll take a look at that here in a little bit. But yeah, there it is. So, and then on this side is your USB 3.0 end. So, there it is. Quite nice. You can tell it's USB 3.0 because, at least as the standard is right now, USB 3.0s have blue plastic in them as opposed to white or red plastic, or black plastic, whatever type of plastic they choose to put in it. So, let's get the GoFlex out of its wrapper. There's a little tabby thing there that I guess you pull off. Well, that's for the logo. How about the actual drive itself? Alright, you gotta sit down. I can't really comfortably see into the monitor of the camera right now.
I see serrations. Okay. So there's something that a tab I'm not seeing? Must be. It's right there, I think. Here it is. Oh, okay. That's always helpful. Okay, might need to cut here. This might take a while. Come on, stop being stubborn. Good grief. Here it is. Alright. I think this here peels off.
Alright, I think that's everything. So, here is the hard drive itself. This is the top of it. They do come in several different colors. This one's the black one. They also had a blue one. I think at one point they had a red one and a green one. Now last year they had some more metallic colors, and I liked those a lot more, but I never really jumped on it to get one of those. But yeah, now this piece, I believe, is removable, which gives it its GoFlex name. Yes, it is. And the reason why you can remove this, and what that is an actual SATA connector. So it looks like SATA. Oh, you know what I think that is? That might be an eSATA port. I don't know what that is. If anybody could tell me what that is. Can you see that? Maybe I should zoom in. If anyone could tell me what kind of a port that is, that would be very handy of you. I do know that's a SATA though. But it's like that because you can buy those little pieces separately. I think you'd get them maybe from a Best Buy or obviously their website, Seagate.com presumably. Oh, there's still plastic on here. What do you know? Maybe I'll never get all the plastic off. Who knows? I'm pretty sure that's all of it. But yeah, it just fits into there, and you're good to go. So, let's go ahead and see if I can actually power this thing from anything, because hopefully I can. Okay. Let's just see if it'll actually boot on, or turn on for us at first, yeah? Just to make sure it's functioning, you know? So... You know, this thing actually, this little end here could come in very handy. I mean, that right there, paired up with this thing, wow. I mean, you've got, that's basically like a hard drive testing bed there. That is so cool. I'm not kidding. It's awesome. And in theory, no, I don't really think this would work with mini ones, but... Or not mini ones, but full-size ones. Why did I say mini ones? I don't know, because those are not mini. Anyway, yeah. I meant, like, I don't think it'd work with 3.5 ones, because this wouldn't be very powerful enough to power it. But, you can see there are some power lights there. I'm going to plug it into this USB here. It should just turn it on. Let's see. Is it reading it? No. Alright then. We'll try test plan 2. Plugging it into an actual computer, which would probably be the best thing to do anyway. Okay, here I have a laptop. This happens to be my school laptop. This is, by the way, I should mention that's not my normal background. I just have it set like that because, well, it's temporary. The background I'm using right now as default is a background that has, I don't know, maybe I'm just too paranoid about like location information and stuff, but it does contain a bit of location info that I don't want you guys to see, and it also shows my IP address and everything down there, so I don't want to get that on video. And when you change the background, that goes away, at least till you turn the computer off and turn it back on again. Anyway, here we go. Let's see what happens when I plug this thing in. Let's just plug it into the side. Let's also turn on the sound just so we can hear it, recognize it. So I've already got the hard drive plugged into the cable here, so I'm just going to plug this in and see what happens. I think this would go in the other way, wouldn't it? Stiff cable. I hear it running, or feel it running at least. Here it is. Doesn't have that gyroscopic effect that my other hard drive that I unboxed like 2 years ago did. So, let's see what's going on over here on the screen. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cancel the autoplay. Take no action. Always perform this selected action. Now I'm going to double click onto my computer here. And, yeah. Look at that. Oh, all this guff. Yeah, it takes up less than a gigabyte though, but I'm gonna format this thing. I actually cannot format it with this computer though, because that option has been blocked. So oh well. But I will format it with my other computer that I have. So anyway, we do know that it works. Let's go ahead and see, even though I'm using USB 2.0, let's go ahead and see how good it fares with transferring. I do have one video on here that I'm not sure if I'm ever going to actually make it into a video, but it's like it's a video that I'm not going to upload to YouTube. It's a video that I made just for making it for people who would be of interest in it. And do not tell me I opened it, because I don't want to play it on YouTube. Alright, so here we go. Ready? Get down there. Wow. Actually, that's less than a megabyte. Never mind. Alright. What do? I need something good. Something that will actually, like, take some time. Oh well, you know what? I guess I'll save that stuff for the review, because I do need to do some else anyway. And my camera battery is saying that it's getting low. So I'll go ahead and leave it at that. Thank you for watching, and adios. And here's what it looks like right now, just so you can see. Anyway, adios.